Alright, we just started without a pull timer. This is Zul'Gurub. I'm on my Mutilate Rogue. I was not expecting the combat to start like that. I was expecting there to be a pull timer, but you know what? It's probably going to be fine, and don't worry about it. Popped a Blade Flurry up. I have to make sure I don't hit the tank with this Blade Flurry. Because he gets mind controlled, right? That went well. No friendly fire with the Blade Flurry. Blasting a lot of mutilates. Shouldn't have poison knifed there. Should have just done another Envenom. Waiting for a little energy. Vanish Envenom. Spider spawned kind of late. Should we switch to it? Should we just Zug the boss? I think we just Zug the boss. Ooh, we're stunned now. Okay. No one's dead. Kill Marley. The raid leader says to kill the spider. I don't know about that. I'm gonna keep Zugging the boss and not thinking about it. Oh well, they killed it. Maybe we should have killed it. Probably should have killed it in hindsight, but it's too late now. There we go. All right. This is a double soft reserve raid. I double reserve the idols. So we're going to try to get 2 Primal Akari idols to get 2 more head and leg enchants. We were a bit hurried in the introduction earlier. We killed the boss first try. This is my Mutilate Rogue. We got 6-piece Night Slayer Thrill with quite a few Bloodfang pieces already. Zandalar, Dream Eater, Corehound Tooth, Satyr's Bow. Kind of looking to get a Striker's Mark on this character, but that's Molten Core. That's not over here. Aged Core Leather Gloves, Quick Strike, Renataki's, Hand of Justice. All pretty nice. Definitely need to pick up a Venomous Totem for this character. Let's see what we can do with the loot rolls for these Primal Akari idols. Waiting for them to roll. Since we double reserved, we'll get to roll twice. And there are 3 idols on Hakkar because we killed him before killing any of the other bosses. So that's hard mode Hakkar, so you get extra loot. What the? Wait, he's looting. Oh, the raid leader's looting them all to himself and then is going to distribute stuff because he says keep clearing. I think that's what's going on. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss the time that we're supposed to roll for them. Sure, he will roll them. I hope so. Phil, how did the Molten Core go? Good. No Bindings dropped, no Eye of Sulphurous dropped, no Striker's Mark dropped, no Band of Acuria dropped, but we did learn about a new Baron Geddon strategy that I've never seen before. Okay. Hang on. They're debating where to go. I don't know if we're going... Oh, okay. Idols are rolling. Hang on. I gotta do that. 1 roll, 2 rolls. I got a 30 and a 63. 86, 63, 77. So I think I'm winning one of those. Maybe some of those people didn't soft reserve it. Usually, like, people just roll on it if they want it, and they don't think too much about whether they reserved it or not. What? They're so obsessed about getting the Panther boss. But if you do Panther next, you end up backtracking. And I can't manage to trade the... God damn it. Anyways, the new Baron Geddon strategy that I learned about was, where you have all the melee run out during Inferno, but then for some reason, you just don't move the boss out of the lava puddle, so all the melee just take a shitload of damage. And I really could not figure out why you are already trading. God, what the hell? I just couldn't figure out why that was happening. Why would you do that? What I will do is reload UI. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I mean, I'm trying. Okay, there. We got one. So, there were 6 reserves on them. 3 just dropped. I burned one of my reserves, winning one of them. 2 more will drop during the run. Which means, we'll have a 1/3 chance at the next one, and then if we don't win that one, we'll have a 1/2 chance at the one after that. I don't get this. Why would we go to like... In my head, the ways that make sense to do Zul'Gurub are you do Hakkar first, then you do Bat. Or you do Hakkar first, then you do Jindo. And you go from Jindo, and then you just do a loop around. Or you start at Bat, and you do a loop around. If you do anything else after Hakkar, other than Jindo or Bat, it involves backtracking and not a clean one-way loop around the instance. If we do, like what we're doing right here, Panther, it's, slowing us down, because, I mean, it basically, we have to do Panther, then we have to go backwards to do Jindo, then we go forwards covering the same ground like a 3rd time to then move towards Tiger. But some, I think it was mostly the casters in the group just had a major hard-on for getting the Panther buff. They're like, oh my god, it's such a big giga DPS buff. Oh my god, Panther DPS is like double the damage of one ability every 5 seconds. I guess that matters more for casters than it does for melees generally, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's like painfully obvious that Snake buff is the best for overall clear speed, because it just does insanely giga AoE damage when you do Snake buff.
Priestess calls upon your might.
And it feels like it's like, to me, like looking at the different buffs, it's like, it's not even a debate which one is better for clear speed. What's going on here? This thing is not tanked. It's still attacking a damage dealer right now. Panther is stealth. Yep, it does give you stealth. I have never done a successful stealth run of Zul'Gurub. Someone dies, in a bad spot, then it's awkward for them to get res. Someone fails to stealth past the mobs, thinking that they're just, like, completely invisible and don't even have to pay attention to mob positioning. Someone dies and then zones out, so then they lose their Panther buff. Then, like, someone's out of position, you have to try to summon them. Someone zones in after dying, doesn't remember to get the Panther buff that's at the start of the instance. Every time you try to do a stealth run, it's a problem. That is not something that's feasible to do that actually makes the run faster in a pickup group. It's just the reality of trying to do trash skips in WoW is that one person fucking them up loses way more time than they would potentially gain, and they, compared to a normal method. And, oh my god, are we gonna wipe? Hang on. Compared to a normal method. And, like, someone is very likely to mess it up. The odds that everyone in the group does it correctly are just extremely low. But no one wants to recognize that, because everyone just thinks, oh yeah, we're pro gamers. Oh, it's so easy. Oh, everyone's paying attention in this Zul'Gurub PUG. Yeah, definitely. We can definitely do this strategy. That's like the mentality of a lot of people, I think. Oh yeah, everyone wants to pay attention to Zul'Gurub. No, they don't. Alright, first ever double vanish Panther boss. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I knew it was a possibility, but I thought it was fantasy. You know, like, no, this doesn't actually happen. But apparently it does actually happen sometimes. Where is she? Her health is low, I remember. Yep, there she is. Okay. Finish it off. Failed in Venom, obviously. There we go. I'm not even getting the Panther buff. You want to know why? What's really annoying about the Panther buff as a melee? Every 5 seconds that it gives you the damage doubling effect, when it grants you the damage doubling effect, it cancels your auto attacks. It causes your character to stop auto attacking. It's extremely annoying when you're trying to DPS a boss. Alright, what do we got on the loot? Let's see. Also, I'm gonna look at idle to Simonize. Wait, do I have more in the log? Oh, no, I re-logged. Hang on. Let me just ask in raid chat. Who won the first 3 idols? I know I got one. Do 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 do. Yeah, you see one guy in chat. This is one of the guys who is advocating for Panther run. He says, "All grab Panther." It's like, yeah, I can stealth. I don't need to have Panther, but multiple people just running out of here not grabbing Panther. It's like that's exactly what's going to happen in a PUG. You can't reasonably assume like you're gonna have this like coordination or that like anyone's like even paying attention. What are we doing? They're just going... They're leaving Jindo at the end. They're not going to... What the hell is this route? Oh my... I don't know. Have you seen a ZG mount drop yet? Nope. Alright, Boneless says he got one, and NyQuil got one also. I'm writing it down. Because we had way too many people rolling on them compared to the number of reserves. So I'm just going to manually track it so we don't have extra people. Alright, let me look. The soft reserve sheet. Primal, Akari.
Welcome to the great show.
Oh, we pulled the boss. Never mind.
Step right up to
Boss time. Hang on. Tuning in for the boss. Doing mechanics. As many mechanics as I can possibly do, I'm about to do. Because there's a scuffed pull. So we need to do what we can. Brainwash totem to make it not be a wipe. Because people will get upset and leave if we wipe in Zul'Gurub. That's a fear, possibly into a trash pack. Let's finish this off. Okay, trash pack is dealt with, except for this infernal. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, now we're just down to the boss. Delusions of Jindo on me. In most runs, I completely ignore the Delusions of Jindo mechanic. In this run, I will not. What's going on over there? He has banished himself and has a shade of Jindo attacking him. And now we have a lot more trash mobs over there. I think that was the result of a fear that got him placed all the way over there. Oh, the brainwash totem is on me. Okay, well, there's the totem. Wait, what if we're brainwashed and then we don't die for this wipe? Oh, dear God, we have people running away from the encounter instead of just dying. Oh, no. Alright, well, now they're still going after the person that was running away. Alright, you guys are missing out on some juicy raid chat here. Let me scroll through it. There was some drama Okay, right before the pull, this guy said he needed to AFK. That was our tank. We'll be back ASAP. We clearing whole area or just boss. Slurper got this. The Slurper is the other tank. Then someone, the Boneless, pulled the boss and the trash at the same time. Let's review it while we run back, because it looks like no one's rezzing. Who pulled the boss? Dumbass Shaman. It was the Shaman. Whether they're a dumbass or not is subject to debate. He says, just trying to go. Nah, was me. Just tried to pull the trash. Never seen it chain before. I've seen it chain before lots of times, but maybe that's true. Maybe he has never seen it chain before. He says, we just move in really slow, trying to get a move on. This is the same guy that advocated for a Panther full stealth run in a ZG PUG, which I think is just a bad plan. It's one of those plans where, yeah, it's really nice and really fast if everything goes exactly according to plan, but it's just unrealistic. To assume everything would go according to plan in a PUG. Slurper says based. Van Axel says, fucking embarrassing. Please let the tanks pull. You just fucked the pull. Now Boneless says, oh, well, I could just tank. Please let me, because these tanks are insanely slow. All run, which has been going on for... How long has this run been going on for? We're on the third boss. Alright, now if anyone AFKs during the Zul'Gurub run, they're losing their soft reserve. Oh my god. This actually is probably one of the best Zul'Gurubs I'm going to upload to Zul'Gurub, or to YouTube in a very long time. I don't think we could have had a better run with more drama. Now, at the very moment that the boss pulled, I was checking out some soft reserves. So, let's see. I was double checking who was reserved on the idol. And it is, I'm reserved twice, then it's Slurper, Karagana, NyQuil, and the Boneless. And NyQuil, the Boneless, and Simonize Her won the idols off of Hakkar, so I have one reserve left. So it should be Slurp and Kerrigan and Simon on the remaining 3 idols. Okay, and the reason I was double checking that is because there were a lot of idol rolls on Hakkar from people that didn't even soft reserve it at all, which is fine, but I just wanted to make sure it was going the way it was supposed to go. Oop, hug right, because there's mobs on the left. Alright, we're back into the area. Pop one of these, one of these, one of these. This run would have been faster if we went to Snake Boss. Just saying. If we went to Snake Boss and we didn't try to stealth past bullshit, oh my god, it would have been faster. 100% it would have been faster. They're pulling that trash. I guarantee that this trash is going to get pulled before we leave this area. And it already did. Look at that. Look at that. Yep. Yep. That's just the way she goes. Why did those ads not get pulled? Good question. This is a lesson to everyone who thinks skipping trash is a good idea. It's not. Odds that all people in the group are paying attention is basically 0. Maybe 13 of 15 or 14 of 15 people pay attention, but never everyone. Skip trash, always bad idea.
Welcome to the great show. Step right up to die.
All right. Oh, now I'm getting blamed because I wasn't sounding off earlier saying to not skip trash. Now it's my fault for not speaking up earlier. They don't know the secret. The secret is I knew if they tried to skip trash, there would be more drama, so I just let it happen. I wasn't gonna exert any effort trying to stop this from happening. This is beautiful. In its own way. Let's do this mechanic. Do this mechanic. Okay. Lost my slice and dice. Unlucky. Group loot? No, it is actually on master loot. Okay, nice. Trolls. Okay. Keep up, says the newly promoted main tank. That makes me think that he's gonna pull mobs when, you know, 10 people in the raid are not anywhere near him, then die and blame someone. That's what I think's gonna happen. Dude, I do pug raids all the time. I just know this. Okay? I know what's happening. Girdle is out. I'm waiting for the idol to go out. Don't want to miss the roll opportunity. Ooh, this guy can fear. There's a lot of mobs nearby. Okay, he didn't fear. It's good. Okay. Stopping rolls. Locked and loaded my roll already. Waiting for that idol to come up. Why are we... Ah, yes. The classic. Pull Tiger Boss from over here so that no one can actually get the Tiger buff. Alright. Who thinks that this pull's gonna go smoothly? I've seen it go smoothly before. I've also seen it be a giant waste of time. We're skipping more trash. I'm still waiting for this idol roll. Alright, they were convinced to not do that. This is the way I think it should be done. I'll say something. We got that idol roll coming through from Jindo. They rolled all the other Jindo loot. I mean, there we go. There's the idol roll. We rolled a 4. Okay, we got a bunch of people. Let's see. Karagana rolling on it. Let's see. Who's supposed to slurp? Karag, Simon. So we rolled a 4. Slurp's winning it, so it should be me and Karagana on the last one.
3, 2, 1.
There we go. Okay. So we're down to possibly a 50-50 to whether or not we get a second idol. That'll be the 50-50 on the Raptor boss idol. How often is it that people ninja stuff? I haven't seen a lot of straight up ninja looting. It's mostly negligence. And like, I mean, I've raid leaded before. You just end up keeping track of a lot, and it's hard to keep track of a lot of things. So like, you just make some mistakes occasionally of like accidentally looting stuff to the wrong person. Most of the time, I genuinely believe that it's an accident, because I know the raid leader point of view of, it's like, you're trying to do a whole bunch of different things at once. It does happen. I've seen I can't even remember the last time I saw a, like, just deliberate, straight-up ninja loot. Alright, we'll get Tiger Buff here. Tiger Buff is good. Unlike Panther Buff, it does not interrupt my auto attacks constantly. Mount? No mount? Weak. Good. Pulling the mobs that could have been skipped, but likely would not have been successfully skipped, so good. Good to pull them. Okay. Edge of Madness coming up next. What song is this? Something out of Diddy Kong Racing. That's the soundtrack that's playing right now. Okay, what if... God, slept? I don't know what mob even sleeps us here. No, we can't play Pedro song because the Pedro song is gonna get me copyright claimed on YouTube. And probably on Twitch too. Everyone knows the Pedro song. Wait, it's not Tank Ring? Wait. Outplayed and Slurper. Oh, wait, there's drama about the Zul'Gurub Berserker. Hang on, let me review this. This is the drama stream, obviously. The reason we joined this Zul'Gurub was for maximum drama. Okay, so what's the situation? Zul'Gurub Berserker. Outplayed rolled on it, Slurper rolled on it. Outplayed says it's not a Tank Ring. It was given to Slurper. Okay. MSOS. Getting for MS. But Outplayed thinks it's not a tank ring, so he should not be rolling main spec. Slurper says MS over OS doesn't seem to apply to you. Mate. LOLY. Okay, what's the evidence? IDC, what? I don't care what he have. It only counts for non-hunters. He's main spec tank. Everything you've rolled on, you have an upgrade for king. Every single item Outplayed is rolled on, according to Slurper. They already have something better. God, I love this run. Hang on. Deathbringer loot drama is so last phase. I'm in the middle of a ZG where people are fighting about Seal of the Gurubashi Berserker. Actually, no cap. I had to add that into guild chat, of course. Alright, here we go. Did we summon the correct boss? Hazza'rah. I think that's the one people reserved stuff for, so probably correct. Sleep! No, don't sleep. I need DPS. Can't DPS while sleepy. Totem, Renataki trinket activated. Chain burn. What even is that? Disabling DBM, man. Disable all parts of DBM. It's annoying. Holy shit, I'm cranking. I'm doing a lot of damage. Thistle tea. No! Sleep! No! No! All my damage that I could have been doing! Okay. Okay, we're not sleeping anymore. That should have been in Venom, not a poison knife. Oh well. One more in Venom? Yo, we did a lot of damage. Hazza'rah's Dream Thread and Blaze Fury Retributor. Alright, we made our way over here. I always like just turning in one of these whenever I come into Zul'Gurub, so I can pile them up. Death's Advance, let's go. Alright, where are we going? There's no instance map. I need to look over here. Spider, it looks... no, that's Raptor. They're going towards Raptor, this way. Apparently, I'm getting an update on the guild loot drama situation. The Blackwing Lair we did yesterday, the Shaman Shield item dropped, and, like, I'm not sure about the specifics, but apparently someone got upset that they didn't get it as an off-spec item over someone else, and G-Quit over a 50% drop rate off-spec item that they didn't get that particular week. That's what I'm understanding. I remember there was some kerfuffle about the Shaman Shield item during the Blackwing Lair, but, like, I don't know what the deal is with Shaman loot, so I basically just focused on what I was doing. But now we got that update that the disgruntled Shaman has actually left the guild. Warlock G-Kick for not using Curse of Recklessness first global of boss fights. Oh, quit? Oh, what? He didn't want to cast Curse of Recklessness first global? And you were telling him to, so he quit? Is that what you're saying? Casting the debuffs that help the entire team. Yeah, that's too sweaty. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't pull that. Oh, we gotta kill the Berserker first. Blade Flurry. No! I'm so dead. I'm in the middle of a fear. I'm not gonna get out of this fear. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Evasion. Oh, never mind. He just didn't do the thing. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine, actually. There's no armor debuff on the boss, and Slurp, I believe, is tanking the other mob, so I'm casting an unimproved exposed armor because it's better than nothing. It's not great, but it's a lot better than nothing. And I think in our current predicament, with the warrior on the other mob, our alternative would have been nothing. That's a whirlwind. I'm moving out. Back in. Big Venom. Refresh the expose. Oh, the tank just got executed. That was a whirlwind. Moving out. Alright, he dead. Any raptor mounts? Is this the first time I'm gonna see a mount? It's not. Okay. Alright, but now we have a 50% chance at this idol. Me versus Kerrigan. Okay, they're looting it to the master looter, and I guess they'll roll it off soon. Karagana is the name of the other person who we're rolling against for this. Primalist Seal going out. Overlord's Crimson Band. Are we going to have a debate on whether this one's a tank ring also? I don't know. We'll see. Block value, defense, strength, agility. Yeah, that's fine, ring. Primal Akari Cossack. Okay, we don't need that. If an Aegis drops, we can roll off spec on it. Aegis would be alright. Good pick up if we ever wanted to go backstab. Waiting. I feel like it's very easy to miss loot if you're doing trash at the same time as you're doing loot. Which is why I'm like nervous and like paying attention constantly to the chat and only like half paying attention to the trash mobs. Idol is up. Karagana rolls a 40. I roll a 54. Let's go. Got it. Let's go over, do the trade. Hang on. Okay, it was awarded to the other person. Trying to clarify, but the boss is pulled. So we have to do the boss right now. We'll figure it out in just a second. I didn't openly say the raid leader was wrong. I just stated my position. I reserved it twice. I should have a second roll. I think that's supposed to be mine. There's a good way to do disagreements. You don't state that you're correct, that you're wrong. You state your point of view and what you think to be true. Adding those clauses of like, I think this should be mine, rather than just saying this should be mine, you're wrong, makes it much easier for other people to interact with you without being hostile. It's communication tips.
For this release, Hakkar controls me no longer.
Trying to catch up to this guy. There we go. Sweet. Alright, it's all sorted out. Already equipped the idol? Unlucky. I did say thank you. I said sweet thank you in the raid chat. This is actually the first time I've had someone, like, disagree about how reserving the same item twice should work. Oh well. Alright, Snake Boss is dead, and we're finally gonna get the best buff in the raid. Mighty Loa, grant me your boon. Let's go. Wait, Outplayed is offline. Wait, was he the guy that reserved that cloak? I was ML today on Prince and gave belt to wrong dude who insta-logged. And you traded the dude who was supposed to have it 200 gold as a sorry. 20 minutes later, the dude came back online. I whispered and explained after, asked if he would trade, and gave him 200 gold for his trouble. He was very accommodating. He didn't even notice he got the belt. Glad to hear that it worked out. Stable concoction. Okay. I think we should go for this cloak. It's kind of side grade compared to Puissant Cape, but we want to have 2 for different enchants, and it is better in some circumstances. It's not just like strictly side grade. It is better in some circumstances. It also would be very helpful for us as a better tanking cloak, but I think I've passed on a lot of Zulian Tiger Hide cloaks. I'm like, yeah, it's not that big of a upgrade, or it's a side grade, or this or that. I think we should just go for it. You know, if it's not reserved by anyone else. Oh, Aegis. Oh, an Aegis dropped. Okay, that's an off-spec roll for me. Never mind, there's a main spec neater. That one's definitely off-spec. That's like, if we go daggers, or sorry, if we go backstab, we would want that. Yeah, but it's not about, like, switching the fire resist enchant back and forth. Like, that doesn't cost very much. But, like, you can't reasonably do that mid-raid every raid when you want to switch between needing fire resist and not needing fire resist.
Lord Hirik, grant me wings of vengeance.
Slice and dice up. Plus, I'm hemorrhaging gold at raiding on 3 characters a week. I can't take extra expenses. Anyways, whatever. We'll kill this boss. Dole out the rest of the loot. What do we got here? Arm splint, gauntlets, and defender. Okay. Did the cloak roll out and did I miss it? Because they're moving on to this loot now. I don't think the cloak rolled out. Aegis, sacrificial gauntlets, sacrificial bloodstained greave, Zulian yeah, I don't think the cloak rolled out yet. Whatever, we'll see. Wait, gave to I-Sex Men. Oh wait, was that soft reserved? I wasn't sure if it was soft reserved. Maybe we were hemming and hawing about that cloak for nothing. Zulian, yeah, it was indeed soft reserved. Okay, no big deal. We're done here then.